Got your second.
We're good.
Yeah, tell me you didn't take that big ladder truck out.
No, the ladder truck didn't.
I like that. Man, I like that. Why not we read on that thing? Matt's getting a little video portfolio together. They have his wife for Christmas. There you go. Yeah.
Heavy with it. Heavy with it.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, our normal IP camera is not working, so I'm resorting to Plan B.
This is what Radcliffe was going to do, isn't he?
With the mayor here.
Well, yeah.
Should we just go ahead and move it forward, Mayor? Okay. Ready? You ready, Trump? I would make a motion that Ron Thomas serve as our presiding officer of the June 6th meeting of the Elizabethtown City Council. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Councilman Thomas?
Marty, I guess I should say like Muhammad Ali, all these silence is golden when you don't have an answer. Mayor's obviously on vacation. I would ask Councilman Bishop to give the invocation.
May we pray. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for all your blessings. We thank you for watching over our employees and our first responders, emergency responders, being with them. We ask that you continue to be with all of our sick and shut in, those who've lost loved ones. Be with them, send your son comforting angel to be around them. We ask that you watch over us as we go through the proceedings tonight. Lead us, guide us, and direct us. Amen.
Amen. Join us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Obviously, those of you that are in attendance in the audience know that the reason for Councilman Fulkerson's action today, the mayor is on a well-deserved vacation. We're not sure exactly where she's at, but we have a sneaking feeling that she's getting very wet based on the weather forecast that we recently saw in that area. We don't have a very long agenda today, so we will move right ahead. First item on the agenda is the approval of minutes from the May the 16th and May 31st meetings. Do I have a motion to approve those?
I move that we approve those minutes.
Second.
Motion and second, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Next item on the agenda is required by law. It is a public hearing on the 2016-2017 fiscal year budget. The mayor delivered the state of the budget speech at our last meeting. The budget hearing is for the public. It is not the opportunity for us to talk about our budget or to answer questions concerning that. It is for the public, as required by law, to make comments concerning the budget. So if there's anyone in attendance that would like to comment on the budget, I would ask that you come forward to the podium, give your name and address, and make your comment. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to comment on the budget? Seeing no one in the audience that wants to comment, I would entertain a motion that we close the public hearing.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor, or is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No comments. Let the record show on the fiscal year budget public hearing. Pardon? Not on the public hearing. No. First item on the agenda is the first reading of the ordinance 9/2016, adopting the budget for fiscal year 2016-2017. Do I have a motion to read the ordinance?
Motion. Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Our attorney for the day, Matt Hess, will read that ordinance, first reading.
Ordinance number 09-2016, an ordinance of the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, adopting budget for fiscal year July 1, 2016 through June 30, 2017. Be it ordained by the city of Elizabethtown that the budget for July 1, 2016 through June 30, 2017, a copy of which is attached hereto and made a part hereof, be and the same is ordained as the official government budget for the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, pursuant to law. The Elizabethtown Director of Finance, Jeff Hawkins, is authorized and directed to publish a copy of said budget. All supporting schedules and details are on file and available for public inspection in the Elizabethtown Director of Finance's office, City Hall, Elizabethtown, Kentucky, 42701. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city of Elizabethtown and or her designate be and she is authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this ordinance. Read the first time this 6th day of June 2016.
Thank you, Pat. The second reading and vote on adoption of that will take place at our next regularly scheduled meeting, which will be on June the 20th. Next item on the agenda is ordinance number 10/2016, amending section 3135 of the Code of Ordinances regarding establishment of non-elective city offices. Before I ask for a motion, Charlie, would you like to make any comments on that?
Sure. There's a little bit of housekeeping that's going on, but basically, I have a recommendation to create a new department, that being the Department of Facilities Management, and have a director for that department. So in order to do that, that is adding a department head within the list of non-elected offices. Said some of the other things there is some housekeeping to clean up what reflects the actual situation with the department.
Do I have a motion to read that ordinance?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Matt?
Ordinance number 10-2016, an ordinance of the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, amending section 31.35 of the Code of Ordinances regarding establishment of non-elected city offices. Be it ordained by the city of Elizabethtown that from and after the passage, approval, and publication of this ordinance, that section 31.35 of the Code of Ordinances is amended as follows. Section 31.35, establishment of non-elected city offices. A, the following are non-elected offices: 1, city attorney; 2, city clerk; 3, executive assistant; 4, finance director; 5, city treasurer; 6, director of planning and development; 7, police chief; 8, fire chief; 9, city engineer; 10, superintendent of public works; 11, superintendent of wastewater treatment; 12, director of parks and recreation; 13, natural gas system manager engineer; 14, Director of Stormwater Management, 15, Director of Facilities Management, 16, City Alcohol Beverage Control Administrator. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city of Elizabethtown and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to effect this ordinance for the first time this 6th day of June 2016.
Thank you, Matt. And again, the second reading and adoption, vote on the adoption of that will be at our next meeting on June 20th. The third item on the first reading of ordinances is ordinance number 11, 2156, amending section 3717 of the Code of Ordinance, providing for the number and classification of positions in the police and fire department. Charlie, any comment on that?
Yes, sir. As part of the Chief Malone's presentation in the budget discussions for the fire department, he had requested the addition of 3 fire lieutenants, those positions. It's not an addition of the numbers of firefighters in total. It's just an addition of supervisory positions. So this ordinance is the authorization, in fact, both for police and fire departments, for the number of positions allowed within the civil service. This is required by state law to designate those classifications, and we're also doing a little bit of housekeeping on this one to update the number of police officer positions that are allowed. So that's what's provided.
Okay. Do I have a motion for the first reading of that ordinance amending the Code of Ordinance?
I'll make that motion.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Matt?
Ordinance number 11-2016, an ordinance of the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, amending section 37.17 of the Code of Ordinances regarding civil service classifications. Being ordained by the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, that from and after the passage, approval, and publication of this ordinance, that section 37.17 of the Code of Ordinances is amended as follows. Section 37.17, civil service classifications. The following number and classifications of the city of Elizabethtown Police and Fire Departments are hereby created. Elizabethtown Police Department, Sergeants 9, classification 7P. Police Officers 50, classification 6P. Classification and salary schedules on file in Office of Director of Finance. Elizabethtown Fire Department, Fire Captains 3, classification 8F. Fire Lieutenants 9, classification 7F. Firefighters 50, classification 6F. Classification and salary schedule on file in the Office of the Director of Finance. The Chief of Police and the Deputy Chiefs of Police, the Fire Chief and any battalion chiefs are specifically excluded from the classified service or are protected from the provisions KRS 90.380. All radio operators, school guards, and meter attendants are specifically excluded from the above classified service in the city of Elizabethtown. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city of Elizabethtown and or her designate be and she is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to effect this ordinance for the first time this 6th day of June 2016.
Next item on the agenda is regarding appointments. These are city positions. And I think I'm correct, Charlie, these are not required to be approved.
These would
require under
because they're now under
the new, okay. They
Can
would
you switch
require.
B and A?
Pardon?
Can you switch B and A first?
The first one is the appointment of Scott Reynolds as the Director of Facilities Management. Is there a motion to appoint Scott Reynolds?
So, was second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations, Scott. Next one is the appointment of Michael Page as City Engineer. Do I have a motion for the appointment? Second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations, Michael. Next one is the appointment of Corey Bond as the Superintendent of Wastewater Treatment. Do I have a motion for the appointment of Corey?
Motion.
Have a motion. Second.
Second.
Have a second.
We have two motions.
Yeah, you just confused.
That was scary.
All right. All those in favor of the appointment of Corey Bond?
Smiling lots.
You're
You got close, Corey.
There you go. Next is the reappointment. This is not a city position, obviously. Reappointment of Billy Tate and the appointment of Beth Roberts to the Elizabethtown Planning Commission for a term to expire June the 20th of 2020. Do I have a motion for those appointments?
So moved.
Have a motion. Any discussion? If Billy is here, he might not,
Let's do it quick.
yeah. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Next is municipal orders. Municipal order 23, 2016, accepting the bid from Morton Salt for road salt in the amount of $65 per ton delivered. Do I have a motion for that bid?
So moved.
Second. Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Matt?
Municipal order number 23-2016, municipal order of the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, accepting bid for road salt. At a regular meeting of the city council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Be it ordered that the city of Elizabethtown accepts the bid from Morton Salt, road salt, in the amount of $65 per ton delivered. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and/or her designate is authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this 6th day of June 2016.
Do you have a motion to accept that bid from Morton Salt? Have a motion, second? Second from Councilman Fulters. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Next is municipal order 24, 2016, accepting the bid from Brentag Mid-South Incorporated for the wastewater treatment chemical supplies for fiscal year 2016, 2017. Charlie, I assume that you talked to all the council members regarding that bid?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do I have a motion to accept the bid from Brentag Mid-South then for the chemical supplies?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Matt?
Municipal order number 24-2016, municipal order of the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, accepting bids for the water and wastewater chemical supplies for fiscal year 2016 through 2017. At a regular meeting of the city council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Be it ordered that the city of Elizabethtown accepts the following bids for water and wastewater chemical supplies for the fiscal year 2016-2017. Brentag Mid-South Inc., chlorine in the amount of $18.40 per 100 pounds, sulfur dioxide in the amount of $33 per 100 pounds. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city of Elizabethtown and/or her designate is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this 6th day of June 2016.
Thank you. Do you have a motion to accept the bid for the chemicals?
Motion.
Have a motion, second? Second. Have a second? Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Last municipal order is 25, 2016, approving the contract with USI for insurance broker services. Barb, is there anything you'd like to add before we vote on that? Okay, you met with us, and I will ask if they have, do I have a motion to accept
Nothing
that?
has changed since we've been briefed. on.
No. Do you have a motion to accept that?
So moved.
Second? Okay, now, does anybody have any questions of Barb on,
No changes since we've been briefed. on.
We can move forward now if we accepted them as far as the reinsurance. They're gonna get us good quotes for that. Or go out and find quotes.
Can I make a comment?
yes, yes,
I just want to personally say thank you to Barb, Cheryl, Jeff, Councilwoman Walker for the work on this. These savings to the city are huge. And I appreciate your effort in doing that. That's what's right with government. Thank you all.
And Marty, again, I think you said in on those meetings, we appreciate your services too. Okay, I've ran a motion in second. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Matt?
Municipal order number 25-2016. Municipal order of the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky approving contract with USI Insurance Service for insurance broker services. At a regular meeting of the city council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Be it ordered by the city of Elizabethtown, or by the Elizabethtown City Council, to approve the contract for insurance broker services with USI Insurance Service for up to 3 years at a cost of $15 per full-time employee per month. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and or her designate is authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this 6th day of June 2016.
Do I have a motion to accept that municipal order?
Motion.
Motion, second. Second. Have a second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Last item on the agenda is city council informational items. Is there anyone in the audience? There was no one that wanted to address this for a public hearing. Is there anyone that would like to address the council on any other issue? Sarah?
Always. I just wanted to remind everybody about this Friday will be our first free movie showing for Movie Under the Stars. And we're going to be showing Utopia. So it's going to be, I'm sorry. No, Inside Out. I'm sorry, I'm getting all confused. Inside Out. And a big thank you to Grace Heartland Church and Cecilia Bank for partnering with us on this event. It's out at Freeman Lake Park. And the movie, of course, will start as soon as it's dark enough to start the movie, but we're also going to have activities out there, free popcorn and a couple of food vendors. So bring the kids out. It's also a great date as well. So we'd like to cheers and come hang out at the park for free
That's this week.
this Friday night.
I would say the second year Grace Heartland is.
This first year we've done this one, we did with the Heartland Festival. We did that.
Right.
Okay.
2 years with the Harlem Festival, and then this is the first year we're going to be doing a series. So we'll do
Okay.
one movie a month until September.
Okay. Good deal. Thanks, Sarah. Anyone else?
Mr. Thomas, I don't want to put him on the spot, but Seth, you've had a week. You're still with us and you haven't packed your bag, so everything's good? That's wonderful.
Very good.
Great.
Thank you.
Like I say,
Councilman Tab, anything? Councilwoman Walker? Councilman Shipp?
Great.
Councilman Fulkerson?
thank you to our fire department. Great job with Crusade for Children.
Absolutely.
Who's raised?
I don't know the total yet. We're still getting some checks and things in, so we should have it by next week.
Good job. Councilman Bishop? I have nothing. Do we have anything? We have no item on the closed meeting agenda. Therefore, if there's no other business, I would entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Have a motion, second.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you all very much for your attention.